Hi guys, it's Lanica and today I'm doing a video which I've wanted to do for such a long time, and it's my acne journey. As you may have seen in my previous videos, I'd say about a year ago when my acne was at its worst, I just stopped making videos where I do my makeup because I was so self-conscious to show you. Me of all people, I know what it's like to go through acne, and this video is just telling you my journey with acne, Roacutane, ways to cure it, and just my whole experience with it, and hopefully it'll just provide a connection for you to know that it does get better and your skin will become clear. So if you want to watch this video, please carry on. So I'm here today with absolutely no makeup on my face, just because I thought it was necessary. I just thought it's right too, because after suffering from acne for so long and always wearing makeup, I just thought in this video, why not just be natural? Why not just have no makeup on my face? And so I want to start off with a little story, because my acne started when I was about, I'd say at the end of year 7, the start of year 8. Secondary school, it's the start of year 8, I started getting it, and at first it was only blackheads across my nose, and you get the odd spot here or there, but then after it just got worse. And acne starts when there's a little pore and it's open, and then bacteria gets inside it, and then the bacteria it gets really inflamed and red, and then the sebaceous gland swells up, and the sebum, which comes out as a little whitehead, and then if it's really inflamed and really infected inside, it will cause acne, little nodules under the skin. And when I'm talking my skin was bad, I'm not talking the odd spot, I'm talking it was all across my forehead, my chin, and the worst bit about my acne was it was all cystic acne across my cheeks. When there was sometimes, like, people complain about little mealer and these little bumps under the skin which you can sometimes feel, but mine were actually like frozen peas. You could just feel it, and I was thinking, like, Mom, what's going on? And as a child, I'd always wash my face. I always listened to my mum, and my mum says, Lanica, don't wear makeup, because I wasn't allowed to wear makeup until I was about 13, and even then it was just like cream, and it was just like bright blue eyeshadow, but never any products on my face. As a young girl, you don't really want to start having spots. I'm 17 now, so it's taken 5 years to clear up, and this is my journey. Anyone who suffers from acne, I'm sure you'll agree with me, it makes you feel really disgusted with yourself, and I had a real lack of confidence throughout that time. People would it was really difficult, because I would always say to my mum, why can't I have skin like that girl? And she just said to me, because not everyone's the same. Like, why would this happen to me? I used to get comments at school, some people saying, oh, she's dirty, like she doesn't wash her face. But people with acne will know you will have washed your face like more than 4 times in a day, and that's really bad for you. You should only wash it 2 times, but you are not dirty. It's nothing to do with the dirt on your face. Obviously you need to wash your skin thoroughly, but it's just caused by hormones, and at this age it's like an imbalance of your hormones which fluctuate continuously. I'll tell you a story actually. When I was in music, this was in year 9, so I was about 13 years old, we were playing this game, and it's, how would you say it? You don't actually say the word, you just mouth it. So this boy said, and everyone thought he said cigarettes for some strange reason, but actually he said spotty. And he says, I'm going to say a word to describe Lanica. And when he said spotty, that's when it like really hit me. It was like, I know I have spots and I've tried my best to cover them up, but you don't ever point out when someone has acne, because that's just, it makes them feel so bad, and just it's really hurtful. So I tried everything to clear my skin. Right from the start, I looked on YouTube, I looked at loads of different remedies, I tried loads of different face masks, these egg face masks, avocado face mask, this lemon face mask for some strange reason, and none of them really seemed to work. Pseudocreme worked well when it was like the odd spot, but this was cystic acne all over, and it was really painful. And it got to a point where my auntie, she always goes to Thailand, Kuala Lumpur, Korea, and she went and she brought me back some products. And obviously Korean makeup is known to be amazing makeup and really good for the skin, because you always see these oriental ladies with amazing flawless skin. And I was like, okay, I'll give this a go. She got me this thing called Maxi Peel. I don't think I still have it, but it's Maxi Peel. It's in a little blue container, and it's a skin peel. Bear in mind I was only 14 at the time, my acne was atrocious and I wanted to try everything in my power to try and clear it. So I thought, let's give this a go. I knew skin peels would like peel your skin, but not to the extent they did mine. Mine were all under the skin, and I put this Maxi Peel on. I was like, yeah, it's gonna clear it, it's gonna magic. My skin broke out insanely. There was little nodules and little pustules which would explode, and my skin just started peeling. And I went to visit my brother that weekend at university. My skin was really, really bad, and I'd almost cry. I would sit on the floor and cry to my mum because it was peeling, and like little flakes would come off, and like the little spots would open and just ooze pus and everything, and it was disgusting. I literally tried everything to clear my skin, and loads of different remedies, like steaming my face, putting ice cubes over these big swollen spots, but nothing would seem to go away. And it was getting worse at school, and people were continuously making comments like, I didn't know you had skin that bad, or why don't you just wash your face? That was like the worst point. And my parents were just like, look, you just have to see the doctor. We have to do something about it, because you're obviously not happy, and it's your teenage years. You should be enjoying yourself. You should be hiding inside and not wanting to go out. And the problem with me was having acne. Wearing makeup, thick, heavy foundation is not the best thing to do for acne. You all may know this, but it was just a confidence thing, and you'd rather cover it and feel a bit more confident than have other people point it out. And I feel like wearing makeup, it wasn't what caused my acne, but it was a big deal of why the process of healing was so slow. So anyone having acne, I know it's so hard to leave the house without makeup, but even if you can just go 2 days a week without wearing makeup, it will just do wonders for your skin. And I first went to the doctors, and I went and I've tried loads of different acne medications, spot creams, loads of different tablets, oxytetracycline, trimethoprim, minocycline, and they just all didn't seem to work. I was just like, I went back and I tried oxytetracycline, but that didn't do anything. And I know that's like the first drug that GPs will prescribe you. It's these little yellow capsules. They look a bit like Smarties, and you take them, and so they're supposed to reduce inflammation. And I know my friend who has bad back acne took them, and they did wonders for his skin. But with me, even trimethoprim and minocycline didn't do that much to me. And you may be thinking, Lanica, it was just on your face. It wasn't just on my face. It was all on my face, on my cheeks, in big cystic pustules. It was on my chest, and it was on my back. And you may notice in all my videos, I never wear low-cut tops. Not because I don't want to, but because I don't want to show my scars. And I didn't, like, back then, because I started my YouTube channel like the end of 2013. That's when it was the worst, and I didn't want to show anybody. And then after a while, I went back to my GP, and I was like, look, none of these tablets you've prescribed me are working, and I know you're trying your best. And she got out this big book, and she was like, you're gonna have to go on Roacutane. So she referred me to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist was like, Lanica. So I went in, and she was like, you need to go on Roacutane. Because she looked at my skin, she was like, there's a really large risk of it scarring, and your skin is bad. And if I had a magic wand, she said, I'd want everyone with acne for it just to disappear, but it doesn't work like that. People who are taking Roacutane, if you're watching this video, salute you, because that drug is a really, really strong drug, but it does work wonders. With Roacutane, they've got really hard, severe side effects. So some of them are, just to name a few, are nosebleeds, dry skin, dry lips, joint or muscle pains, and then there's some other severe ones, which is a loss of interest in activity or sport, or feeling sad or fed up, or even like depression, or like really bad thoughts. And luckily, touch wood, I didn't get any of them. I just got dry skin and dry lips, which was really severe actually. And in a bit I'll show you some products which... And then after my first course of Roacutane, which lasted about 6 months, because I was on 200 milligrams a day, my skin was great and I was really happy with it, and I was like, I hope it never comes back again. 6 months down the line, in March of 2014, it came back again, and I had to go back to the dermatologist, and they were like, it's really rare we give the second course, but as you know, it works for you, so they gave me a second course of Roacutane. When I had really, like, my moods, they didn't change that much, but I did like lose interest in athletics and my singing, and I didn't feel like it was right, so they lowered the dose straight away. You take one every day for a month, and then if they see it's getting better, they'll like increase the dose, and over time you might be taking 3 one day, 2 the next. It just depends on what the nurse, and the nurses, they're so helpful, honestly, so helpful. Over the past, I'd say 4 or 5 years, I've had about 5 or 6 different dermatologists. Yeah, so I took it for a 3rd time, which was really unusual. The dermatologist was like, okay Lanica, we'll give it to you a 3rd time and then never again, or you can go like when you're older and get it. So I went, and I was just like, you know, it's affected my childhood, my teen years enough, and I know it's only acne, but it's just, it just destroys your confidence. And I was just like, you know, why don't we just get it sorted and just do it? So I went on it a 3rd time, and it worked a treat. Obviously my skin was still dry, and it was like, I did my GCSEs through taking Roacutane, and basically, you know, when you have like extra needs in the exam, I'd always have to carry like a little pot, I'll show you, I've got it here, like a little pot of hydromol ointment into the exam. So I always took this little pot into the exam, so I'm really sorry if you were in my GCSEs with me and you heard me opening and closing this pot several times throughout the exams. So I've been...
Gotham City is in trouble. Call for Batman.
It's my brother's alarm. But I finished taking Roacutane about a month ago, a month and a half, in May, and we're in June now, and my skin has never been as good. Like, I have the confidence to actually leave the house without makeup, and before that was a really big thing for me. People who have acne at the moment, what I'd suggest is go to the doctors, because they will help you. And these tablets, like Roacutane, for me, really changed my life. And although the side effects are really bad, if you want to clear your acne, that's the way to do it. If you're against taking tablets and you want to just do it the natural way, then just drink water. I always like, Mummy, I don't like water, I want to have juice or Orangina or whatever, anything which wasn't water, but I can say water. Okay, I'll drink some now, because just water's the way to go. Just drink a lot of this. This will flush all the toxins out, and I know it's cliche, you've heard this a million times, but definitely. And if you do struggle with drinking water, you can get these apps on your phone. I've got this one called Nanny, and it's so cute because basically you hold down the water. Don't think you can see that, but you hold down the water and you feed it. And if I have to keep something alive or look after it, I will, because I'm obliged to. And the support of your parents, well, if my mum and dad are watching this, I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me throughout my acne journey, because without you I would not be where I am today. I would still be suffering with my acne, and I'd still be in a really bad place. And then different creams that I took, just want to let you know, different creams that worked for me may not work for you, are Differin and Skinneren. Skinneren looks like this. Can't show you this because this is my NHS number, but it's Skinneren's like this. This is hydromol. You can get it in a big packet from the pharmacy, and then you can either just put this on your bedside table and use it when necessary, or put them into little plastic containers so you can take them anywhere. And then a big thing is dry skin throughout Roacutane. So if you're taking Roacutane at the moment, I really suggest dermal cream and dermal lotion. So this is a dry skin. emollient and moisturiser for the management of dry and pruritic itchy skin, for eczema and dermatitis. But I used it for acne, but I use this for washing my face. And then this one's an antimicrobial emollient cream for the management of dry skin, and this works wonders. Differin, Skinnerin, and there was Hippie Scrub. This was like, it was this red gel, and it smelled like hospital, but it was still really good for washing your skin. I didn't have that for long because it did burn, but if you don't have sensitive skin, I think that would be an excellent choice for you. Big thing for me was when I took my Roacutane for the second time, we went away to Spain, and I love like summer holidays away, but Roacutane makes you so sensitive to light. Like honestly, I couldn't enjoy that holiday because I was inside. Like I'd go outside for 5 minutes and then suddenly I'd have to go inside. My mum would always want me to wear a sun hat. I was wearing Factor 50 slathered on. I looked like a mummy. I looked like it's the colour of this t-shirt throughout the whole of my body. And when the other kids wanted to play and stuff, obviously I was 14 at the time, I was still young, and I just wanted to socialise and meet new people because the hotel we stay at has always got a water park, and I was like, I really want to do it. But taking Roacutane makes your skin so thin, so sensitive to light, and that's why I had to stay protected. But now that my skin's clear, I have, like, honestly, I can feel my skin. I know I should stop touching it, it's really bad, I'm sorry. I can't feel like any lumps underneath my skin. I do now have scars, like my chest. This summer I'm going on holiday and I can't wait, because obviously I will still stay protected and I'll still be wearing Factor 30, but I'm just like, I couldn't actually wear a bikini now, and I haven't worn a bikini or gone swimming in years. Like the last time I went swimming was in Iceland, and we were swimming, it was in a heated swimming pool at night, and I was just like, no, don't look at me. I was just like jumping straight away because I was wearing this all-in-one and I couldn't find one which had a high neck for some reason. And I was just like so self-conscious, but now I can like go on the beach and rock it. My chest has still got acne scars, obviously. I need to get that sorted. I want to get it laser treatment, but my parents are like, no, you are too young. So I'm gonna wait, like when I'm 18 I can get it lasered, I can get anything lasered. But I think my skin is like, obviously I had it so bad on my cheeks, I still have acne scars, like quite a lot. But when you wear makeup, oh, you can't see it, and people who do still make comments, well, they're pathetic and they're immature, and like hello to them if they're watching, because you should never say anything rude, never point out anyone's acne, because they know it's there, and anyone with acne, they are not dirty. You cannot say just buy a spot cream, because if you've got acne, you know that you've bought the whole of Superdrug, the whole of Boots, the whole of Target if you live in America, and you've got every single product under the sun. Like when I first started like having bad spots and stuff, I went to Boots and I basically bought like this, it looks like the MAC, I think it's called Tarte, and it's these little squeezy bottles. It was the Neutrogena one, worked well, and you tried Clean and Clear, Clearasil, Neutrogena, Garnier, like for the soap and glory, just like every single brand which sold spot cream. But like I say, this is just my personal opinion. I can't tell you to take acne. I could tell you to take acne. I can't tell you to take Roacutane because I know you have to go through like the whole dermatologist process. But if you do have the opportunity, then I really suggest taking it. Sorry, we have builders and you keep hearing noise. So anyone suffering with acne, my last piece of advice is every cloud has a silver lining, and everyone should treat each other equally, because although you have acne now, in 6 months time it will all be gone, and it does change, and as you get older it's just a teenage thing, acne, you know. And although it's really hard at the moment, I know how you're suffering, it really ruined my confidence and it made me feel so down about myself. But now it's worked and my journey's over, and I don't want to get too emotional, but I'm going to insert some pictures of before, like when my skin was really bad, just so you can have a look at like before and now, and how my skin's cleared so much, and how happy I am. Don't give up, stay determined, take your tablets and drink your water. So that's my acne journey and how I went from cystic acne to clear skin. And I hope you like this video. Take care guys, and I love you all millions. Bye guys.